thought my marriage was solid, a true partnership. We'd been together for 10 years, and while things weren't perfect, I believed we could handle anything. Then, out of the blue, my wife Sarah dropped a bombshell. She wanted a divorce. I was completely blindsided. I asked her why. What had gone so wrong? She just gave me vague answers, saying she wasn't happy anymore, that she felt we'd grown apart. I suggested counseling, therapy, anything to try and fix what was broken, but she was adamant. "No therapy, Mark," she said, her voice cold. "It's over." Her refusal to even try to work on our marriage was the hardest part to accept. Why wouldn't she fight for us? I spent weeks in a fog, replaying every argument, every moment of silence, trying to pinpoint where I'd failed. I blamed myself. Maybe I worked too much. Maybe I didn't listen enough. I was ready to change, to do whatever it took, but she had already closed the door. My friends told me to give her space, but the not knowing was eating me alive. How could a decade of love and memories just vanish without a real reason? Then one evening, I found the reason. I was sorting through some old mail, getting our finances in order for the separation. I stumbled upon a credit card statement I didn't recognize. It was a card under her name that I'd never seen before. Curiosity got the better of me and I opened it. The charges told a story I never wanted to read. Dinners at fancy restaurants I'd never been to, weekend hotel stays in nearby towns, jewelry purchases. It was all there, in black and white. A secret life she'd been living right under my nose. Suddenly it all made sense. Her late nights at the office, her sudden interest in new hobbies, her emotional distance. It wasn't about us growing apart. She hadn't grown apart. She'd grown toward someone else. The reason she refused therapy was simple. You do and try to fix a house you've already decided to burn down. She didn't want to repair our marriage because she was already building a new life with another person. The pain of her wanting a divorce was immense, but the pain of her betrayal was a different kind of agony. It was a complete shattering of my trust, of our shared history. I confronted her with the statement. For the first time, I saw a flicker of something in her eyes. Not guilt, but maybe annoyance at being caught. She finally admitted it. She'd been seeing someone from her work for almost a year. A whole year. She said she was sorry for the way I found out, but not for the affair itself. She said she had found happiness. And just like that, the woman I had loved and built a life with became a stranger. The divorce was messy and painful, but finding out the truth, as devastating as it was also a strange sort of liberation. I wasn't the failure I thought I was. Our marriage didn't crumble because I wasn't enough. It crumbled because of her choices. It took a long time to heal, to rebuild my sense of self-worth. It's a slow process, but I learned that you can't force someone to fight for you. And sometimes, the end of one story is just the beginning of a new, better one. For anyone going through something similar, remember that your worth isn't defined by someone else's inability to see it. Thanks for listening to my story.